All right, we'll try it again. I'm Scotty V. This is
Annie
Annie,
McVie.
and we're here on Birds, Bands, and Banter. And my lighting is unique. Why do my teeth look purple?
All right. Uh,
My,
we need to
my,
post the
my
behind the
teeth look,
scenes.
or is it my lips look purple?
Well,
Are my lips purple?
that's when you drink wine.
I know
But no, they don't look that
I
purple.
have been drinking wine, but no, they do.
No, we just went through like a good half hour of trying to figure out cameras and why you look blue. All right, he's Birds, Bands, and Banter. We have been trying to think about what to talk about. And I feel like we need to be more focused when we come to record. I thought we should talk about Friends, but he's like, it's Birds, Bands, and Banter.
My teeth were very purple.
Yeah, it happens. Because Scotty ran into a very good friend, very old friend, a longtime friend.
For a long time.
Downtown.
But all I said is that we have a podcast, and they're like, "What's your podcast about?" It was like the last episode was about Tommy Ray, and she's like, "An entire episode on Tommy Ray." It's like, how could you not have an entire episode about Tommy
I
Ray?
don't even know if we want to say we have a
Podcast.
a podcast or episodes.
We have episodes. We're doing this every Friday night.
Sure, but we need to be more focused.
My lips are not nearly as purple.
No, you did good. You did good.
Um,
So Kimmy from Where It Again Sam's.
Kimmy is amazing. Kimmy has taught me that style is more than just what you buy, but it's also how you wear it. And
How long has she owned that store? Where It Again Sam's.
I think she's only owned it a few years, but she was a part of the store for the longest time.
Oh, I know. No, I want to say
There's a
it's been a
previous,
good I want to say 10 years.
but there was a previous owner that like Kimmy worked for this owner, and it was like everyone thought it was Kimmy's store, but it wasn't. And then Kimmy took it over, and then Kim was just like, owning a store in downtown sucks because the rent is so high. You make so little money.
Well, I wouldn't say took it over. It was like a passion.
It was
and a
hers. It
love
was always
of
hers.
and she bought it, and she worked really hard.
And
to
she
build
redid a
it.
lot of it and has just built it. And I went in, and I haven't been in there for years, like maybe 2 years. And I walked in on Friday afternoon, and it was just like Kimmy was like, she's literally like in a ledger of pages, like you would expect from the 1850s.
Handwritten.
And handwritten
Sure.
ledgers. And she's like, I'm just doing my taxes. It's like,
Yes.
it's like she would have
Kimmy.
said that to anyone, but like a friend of hers who hasn't been there for years walked in, and she was like, "Could you just give me a second? I'm working. Let me finish this taxes thing." And I was like, "Hi, Kimmy." She's like, "Hi, Scott. You look great, and I love everything you're wearing." And I was like, everything I'm wearing, I bought here. I just want acknowledgement." And she was like, so you could tell that Kimmy put down the. She's like, all right, let me get up and acknowledge you in my store that I love. And it was amazing. And then all of a sudden we just talked for about 25 minutes. She put me in charge of the store to watch her little dog, her little chihuahua in a bag, while like she went to the bathroom, and 3 people came in, and she does this thing where she comes out of the bathroom. She's like, what did I miss? And I wanted to say they bought the entire store, but then they returned it. I'm sorry.
No returns.
We're out of a lot of money. I shouldn't have been put in charge.
Don't put Scotty in
But
charge.
anyway, it was really fun. So Kimmy's one, Wear It Again Sam's.
Mm-hmm.
You have a couple pieces of clothing from Wear It Again Sam's that I would buy. I would buy you something every Christmas for a while.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about those.
Okay. I also. What do you want to talk about then?
No, well, okay. So the things going through my mind. One.
Dead baby seals getting clubbed.
Yeah. No,
We didn't buy the.
I mean we didn't club the seals.
We-
Okay, don't go there.
You're the worst. You're the worst. You're the worst. All right. Let's talk.
No,
about-
I just So I'm just trying to like remember. Like, so Kimmy's like a downtown friend. So like we met when both Scotty and I were in our early years of dating, even like not even married yet. right?
Yeah.
Like we were like working at Elliot's, and we were just kind of like it was always like we run into each other at the bars, and it was just like this social scene that we would just always
There was a
come
group of
across each other.
there was a group of people that worked downtown and then would party on Friday and Saturday night, and they would come to Elliot's. And
Mhm.
there were and the first group would always come through. They were the Front Range Internet guys,
Mm-hmm.
the Fry guys,
Yep.
FRI.
I remember that.
And then there were like the gallery owners would come through,
Mm-hmm.
and then like Jessica Knutson and a few others that like
Just
the
getting
sushi
off
people.
getting off of work, come
But
over,
then-
have a drink.
But the people that like worked the service industry, they wouldn't show up until late night.
Mm-hmm.
And Ty was one of those. And before Rafi, there was the the Ciao Vino people.
Mm-hmm.
I got hiccups. That's not. That's hiccups.
That's not cute. All right. Well, maybe,
Hold on, let me-
maybe you should take a break. No, I've just been so inspired and proud of Kimmy over the years because she also really got into like jazzercise, and she's been modeling all of her clothes, and she's been
Yeah.
really just I don't know, just embodying.
Look over your shoulder. Look over your shoulder. You see there's two books that come together and form one guy's face. Do you
Oh.
see what that is?
Yes, Elvis, and is that from Kimmy?
Elvis Presley and Kimmy have a connection.
Well, I would say Johnny Depp and Kimmy have.
Johnny
a
Depp does too.
deeper
All right, so there's
connection.
two connections to
She
Kimmy.
has a really cute tattoo because she's met Johnny not once, but what, 2 or 3 times now, Kimmy?
Many, no, more than
If
that.
it's
Like
more
no,
than
no,
once-
it's like
if it's more than once, then
no,
I mean,
don't you don't need to flip off Kimmy about Johnny Depp. Johnny
No,
Depp
I'm-
needs to flip you off to say that how come you're not hanging out with Kimmy as much because I've only met her these few times.
Okay. I apologize. I
Yeah.
should say like good for you.
Yeah.
Like that is amazing.
But what? So she has the Johnny Depp tattoo,
I
but
know.
she also has the TCB, the Taking Care of Business tattoo.
Sure. But to finish the Johnny Depp story, so she actually met Johnny Depp, who drew
Story
a
had
heart.
nothing to do with Johnny Depp. The story had everything to do with Elvis Presley, and you just brought it into Johnny.
I know,
Depp.
but I started the story. So Johnny Depp drew on Kimmy's arm, like drew on her, and she's like, "I'm never gonna wash this hand ever again." And then she went the next day and got it tattooed. Good for her. And Johnny Depp is a part of a band, so that I think that kind of brings it all back together of birds, bands, and banter.
What
I don't know.
what band
Johnny's,
is Johnny Depp a
yeah,
part of?
I know he is a part of one. See, if Kimmy was here, she'd be able to tell us, and she'd be able to tell us a lot more. All right, Elvis Presley.
All right, I'm gonna play a song for you. And I probably should have done this earlier. I gotta get everything.
Well,
In
this
advance.
is called improv, where like we really just say whatever is on the top of our minds right away.
It's not improv. It's just
It's improv. We didn't know what we were gonna talk about. Now we're just talking. We're improving.
this is weird that like I'm not even looking on Spotify. I'm looking on my Winamp. I'm going through like my old MP3s
Mm-hmm.
that I found from a. So some people save like photos, and some people save, I don't know, football cards, and so I save hard drives. So I have a hard drive that I plugged in recently. I was like, what kind of music was on my hard drive back then? And this is where, and I'm not even playing it through anything other than Winamp
Okay.
of all things.
I'm looking at this list right now, so I'm wondering.
These
what-
are like the weirdest, like Elvis, like it should have been. I don't even
Forrest
know. Yeah.
Gump. Can I just like list through some of these? Essential Collection.
I don't even know how to. So it's like MP3s are the worst because you could label your MP3s any way you wanted to, but there was like a universal convention that you had to do it a certain way, but nobody followed that, and so you type in Elvis Presley, and I've got like 50,000 things that say Elvis Presley, but some of them aren't even Elvis Presley.
Mm-hmm.
It's really annoying. Anyway, treat me nice. I'm gonna play for you a song
Okay.
that reminds me of you when we first met.
Okay. It's not one of our songs.
Oh no, it's well. All right, so if someone were to say play a song that Annie would like back in 2004,
Oh dear.
because we met 2000.
3. No?
No, that was when Quinn was born 2003.
Yeah, I met Quinn when they were okay. So 4. Yeah,
4,
2004.
2004. All right, so of all songs like that, I believe 2004 should be with Annie. I'm gonna play this one.
So this is what reminds you of me at this time, or it's something that you just think I'd like?
No, this song reminds me of you.
The flies. Why?
I don't know.
Hey, what's the point of this?
It's working.
I know, because this is the first kind of concert I've ever been to.
You saw these guys in concert?
Yeah.
Where?
Well, it was like at Fiddler's Green. It was like a
The Flies played Fiddler's Green?
no, it was like a festival. So it was like a lot of different bands, but it was like at Fiddler's Green. See, I need Jenny Carmen now, because my best friend in high school, this was like the first concert we went to. Where I want you. So wait, this reminds you of me. Like, do you
Of 2003.
do you have me where you want me right now?
No, but
Wait. Keep it up. Keep it up. Wait, it's coming. Not yet, though. It's gonna build.
I'm not gonna let it build in without talking for a while.
Okay, fine. It takes a while to build.
But this song reminds me of you when
I did see these guys live, though.
when I first met you, when it was like 2004. This is a good song to represent that point of your life. No?
I guess that time, sure. You sweet thing. Tell me your sign. I'm dying here. Got you where I want you. The first concert I went to was Bush. And that was with Jenny Carmen. And there were people smoking pot behind us, and they offered us some, and we were just like, we're in high school, so we're like, no, we're good. Here it is. See, this is not 2004 for me. This is like,
2000?
well, when did this song come out? I feel like I was in high school for this.
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was a high school thing. Sorry.
Yeah.
Trying to get my volumes.
Yeah, no, I was.
Oh, wait, no.
I was
I'm in.
definitely in high school, I think, when this came out. But if the song reminds you of me,
See, and now I want to play this song. I just want.
well, didn't we have a?
We haven't talked about this band yet on our podcast.
That's
and I think we should.
sad. Yeah.
We haven't talked about this band.
Because this is what I think about, like, with our early relationship. Fierce Bad Rabbit.
Chris.
I have a lot of great memories just watching them, because
Dayton. They went through a series of drummers. From Adam and a few. I mean, it's a good band. It's a great band. You've seen them just as many times live as I have. It's a good
I
band.
still remember when he was working at Jay's, and we would just like go and sit at the bar and just like have a drink and talk about like, when are you gonna play next, and it felt good.
That was Chris.
Yeah.
All I have is you. This is a great tune. There's a couple before this, but this is a good song. This is one of those bands that we saw in multiple venues. all throughout town, probably in Denver a couple times too. It was just like I remember being surprised when other people outside of this town liked them as much as I did.
Why were you surprised by that?
Because I saw them as the local band and like they had like a really big following in Iowa. I was like, I don't think I want that.
To have you want a following no matter where it's coming from.
I know. But this was a great band. There's got to be another band that this band was connected to besides Wire Faces that you would have known or you would have liked. Oh, I know a band that you liked.
Okay.
Oh, I know a band you liked.
Okay.
That was a Denver band. And they're not on Facebook, so I'm actually going to use my
I already know so when you say like, okay, I know a Denver band that you're going to like.
Wait, no. You can see what I'm typing.
I
in.
know.
Do you remember
How do you remember this stuff?
How do I find? How do they spell their?
Oh, that's how you spell it. We're gonna get better at this, you guys. I promise.
It's not in there. It's Churchill.
Yep.
No, that's not it.
That's definitely not it.
There is a band called Churchill that I had. Yeah, that's not it. But you remember that band Churchill?
Yeah, but
We saw them open for Tickle Me Pink.
I thought you were gonna play like Foxy Shazam or something.
Well, I can play some Foxy Shazam. That's even better.
I know. I missed me some Foxy.
Foxy Shazam was a band.
So we haven't really talked about. Well, we have talked about like the best concert I've been to, which was the In the Whale. I'm gonna say for you the sign behind you. We haven't even talked about Diarrhea Planet yet.
I can't talk about Diarrhea Planet yet.
It's too raw.
It's still raw.
Yeah. Well, this band is still a little bit raw as well. I want my friends to think I'm
Awesome. It's a great song, and so
And he refuses to play it live anymore because he plays it so many
they
times.
know they. All right, I saw Foxy Shazam 7 times. 7 times. They never played this song.
Yeah.
They never played.
Even though you gifted them
An Evil Knievel outfit.
that your mother hand sewed for you when you were very little. Not very little, but you know.
I was 23. But then I gave it to them.
They
Tickle
still wouldn't
Tickle
play
Me
it.
Pink toured with these guys, and when Tickle Me Pink came back after this tour, I was like, Stefan Rundstrom and Stephen Beck were at Elliot's Martini Bar where I was working one night, and I was like, hey, you guys come in, I'll get you some shots of Jack and some Coors. They like Coors Light and shots of Jack. So loaded them up with some drinks because they were like these cool rock stars. I was like, guys, I am in love with a new band. You will have no idea who this new band is.
Talking to a band.
I'm talking to Tickle Me Pink, 2 members of touring Tickle Me Pink.
Yeah.
And they're like, Scotty, tell us what the band is. I was like, Foxy Shazam. And Stephen Beck looks at me like after like shooting his jack. He's like, we just got off tour with those motherfuckers. I was like, what? He was like, no, we just got off tour with those. The guy puts cigarettes out on his tongue, and I didn't know that yet. He's like, he puts cigarettes out on his tongue, and their bass player named Daisy is one of the most amazing people in the world. And all of a sudden, I was in love with Foxy Shazam even more. Listen to that. And so when I finally saw Foxy Shazam again, I was like, hey, I know the Tickle Me Pink guys. They're like, those guys are dicks.
Yeah. So you know, if you ever go to a show with Scotty, don't plan on hanging out with Scotty whatsoever. Because even if you're at the show and you're enjoying it together, he's gonna, first of all, during the show, he's gonna be in the front row, and he's gonna be pointing at the band because he's like, I like this, I like this, I like this, and he's not gonna pay any attention to you, and that's fine. That's good. Enjoy your band, enjoy it. But even afterwards, Scotty's going to be on a mission to
Find the band.
And
talk to them.
Whether it's in their trailer, whether it's on the bus, whether it's what bar are we going to. So it's like this little obsession that he just kind of like will wait by certain doors, or he'll be like know certain people, or he'll find out these things in order to find out where the band is going. It's not a groupie, but I mean, we did find out. We went to see Foxy Shazam in Denver. And I think Foxy opened for The Darkness.
That was at. Yeah, you're right. Yes. Foxy opened for The Darkness,
and that was
at the Summit Music Hall,
and that was an amazing show. And then we went to a bar because you found out where's Foxy gonna go
and
for a drink.
Eric Nally was sitting in the back corner, and I didn't address him.
Nope. But
I talked to the trumpet player and the piano player
at the bar. Yeah, and
for a while.
And what's the lead singer? Eric?
Eric Nally.
Yeah, so Eric was like sitting in a booth, probably wearing furs, probably surrounded by women, just like don't approach me. In a booth in a corner, don't approach me. So like we just talked to the trumpet player on the bar. But
we did talk to the
but then we were just like looking over like Eric's right there. He's right there, Scott, go say hi. But Scott did not go say hi. Do you regret that?
Yeah. This is Hank Williams III doing a song called Cocaine Blues.
This is a transition. I was talking about Foxy.
I took you to a Hank Williams III show.
It was great.
Who did you meet that night?
Hank Williams? Who did I meet? So wait, remind me of this night. Picture it for me. I've been to a lot of shows with you, Scott.
We went to the Aggie Theater, and Hank Williams III was playing.
Okay.
And we walked in, and as we were walking in, everyone else was walking out. And they're like, "Yeah, we have to." The cops came. Someone busted a pint glass over the lead singer's front head.
Why do you want to talk about her? Why? We referred to her as baby's mama.
That was funny though. That's what this song reminds me of.
Always? Oh.
It's unfortunate.
That's a whole other night, man. We've been on a journey.
We have. Hey, I love this journey.
She who shall not be named?
All right. Well, usually we try to keep these about 20 minutes. We're at 22 minutes. So I'm going to call it.
Yeah, that was a good talk. Good talk.
It was fun.
So this is more about Foxy
and just bands that we knew about and have always loved and all that kind of
Fierce
fun
Bad.
stuff.
They're recording, aren't they? Fierce Bad? Aren't they getting back the band getting back together?
I don't know any of this.
TMP. They're recording, right? Come on.
You would think so.
Give me the T. Do you know what the T means?
Tickle.
No. So this is how old we are. I had to ask the PE teacher at my school, who's only 23 years old, what does T mean? And
you mean testosterone?
No. T. It means like the gossip.
Oh.
But it means like.
Oh yeah,
tea
leaves.
Yes.
This is the best TMP song.
Keep coming back to this.
Just listen to that. Listen to that.
This is TMP, by the way.
This is an unreleased track that Steven gave me.
Why didn't he like this?
I have no idea. To me, this is the greatest song they've ever done in terms of like their pop potential. It's a great fucking song.
Oh yeah.
Listen to this. good song.
Do you feel that about anybody?
I don't feel that about many bands.
No, about a person. Because what do you think that song's about?
I don't care. It sounds so good. It could be about. It could be like them doing drugs in a corner. Those guys.
No, listen to the lyrics, though.
It doesn't matter. The lyrics don't mean shit.
Yeah, it does.
No.
Yes.
That's a good song. All right. Say goodbye. Say goodnight, Annie.
Good night.
Annie.
Good night, Annie.
I said good.
I refuse to say
Will
it
you
'cause
touch the globe?
every night you want me to touch your globe.
Touch my look at my
Your globe doesn't smell good, Scott.
and my lava lamp needs to be on more.
It takes a long time for that.
But I do
lava
want
lamp
I
to
do want
warm
all
up.
the listeners to notice the piece of black construction paper that I cut out to put out behind them. Do you
so
see
you
it?
can see it a little bit better.
Do you see it? I mean, here,
Yeah.
let me
Do you
move
see
this.
it? Do you see
Now
it?
you see.
Mm-hmm.
I did that.
Ooh, it's glowing.
I don't think it worked.
What? The black
It worked.
construction
It worked
paper?
for the lightning globe, but not for the lava lamp.
Yeah, the lightning or the lava lamp looks like it's on
too
fire.
bright. I gotta get a. Yeah, it's too much. But when you actually look
and you
at the
need
lava,
to
like
warm it up a little
like
bit
when you-
longer and
when
like
you-
not unplug it before
All right,
our podcast.
when you look at the lava lamp, you don't see how it's. Yeah, whatever. Fuck. God damn it.
What? Did you just mess this up?
No.
Are we done?
No.
Good night. Here's out.
I gotta turn off Tickle Me Pink. Hold on.
We have some good stuff in that one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
We're gonna have to start it at.
I'll think of it. All right. That was fun. And then I'll stop.